Hold on tight, because what I'm about to reveal affects millions of Americans, and you cannot afford to skip this video. Watch carefully, because at the very end, I'm going to show you critical details about Social Security payments and personal data security that could directly impact you, and if you miss it, you might regret it. Stay with me all the way through because every piece of information matters, and I'll keep reminding you why it's important as we go. Don't scroll away. This video is packed with updates you need to know right now. Today, we're covering two huge issues. First, why some Social Security recipients are seeing what looks like a bonus check this month. And second, a massive security risk that could put over 300 million Social Security records in danger. Both stories are huge. They could impact your finances, your benefits, and even your personal safety. Let's start with the payments. Some people are waking up and seeing a second check in their account this month. Many are calling it a bonus or extra money, but here's the truth. This is actually the September benefit being paid a few days early because the first day of September falls on Labor Day, a federal holiday. The Social Security Administration moved the payment forward to Friday, August 29th. That means in August, some recipients are seeing two deposits, the regular August payment and the early September payment. It might feel like extra money, but it's just the system making sure no one misses their benefits. These checks are critical. They help cover food, rent, medical bills, and other essentials. The average Social Security payment this year is around $967 per month, including the recent cost of living adjustment. While it may look like a bonus, it's really just keeping payments on schedule. Because the September check came early, there won't be an additional SSI deposit during September itself. If you don't pay attention, you might think your check is missing, but it's already in your account. Here's the schedule you need to know. If you started receiving Social Security before May 1st, 1997, your payment arrives on Wednesday, September 3rd. If your birthday is between the 1st and 10th, your check comes on the second Wednesday, September 10th. Birthdays between the 11th and 20th, your check is on Wednesday, September 17th. And for birthdays after the 20th, the deposit comes on Wednesday, September 24th. So while it might look like some people are getting extra money, it's really just an early payment adjustment. Now, here's the second story, and this one is more serious. A whistleblower recently revealed shocking details about Social Security records. According to the report, employees at the Department of Government Efficiency created a duplicate copy of Social Security data and stored it in a cloud environment without proper security. This copy contains names, Social Security numbers, birth dates, addresses, citizenship info, and even parents' names. If this information falls into the wrong hands, the consequences could be massive. Identity theft, lost access to benefits, and widespread financial fraud could happen. This affects hundreds of millions of Americans. Some people argue this risk is exaggerated, and so far, payments are continuing as normal. But even the possibility of a breach is concerning. Protecting your personal information is more important than ever. Make sure to check your credit reports, monitor your bank accounts, and watch for any suspicious activity. The government insists it takes whistleblower complaints seriously and claims Social Security data is normally stored securely, but the fact that a copy exists in a less secure cloud raises serious questions. The bottom line is this. Some recipients are seeing what looks like a bonus check, but it's actually just an early September payment due to the holiday. Millions are getting their funds on time, which is good news for budgeting and paying bills. At the same time, there's a major security concern over how Social Security data is handled. Even if the worst-case scenario never happens, the risk of identity theft and fraud is real. Stick around until the end of this video, because I'll show you exact steps you can take to protect yourself and your benefits. You won't want to skip this part. It could save you from serious problems. Even if your payments seem fine now, staying informed is key. Early checks, late checks, potential fraud, knowing the schedule and risks will keep you prepared. Make sure you watch until the very last second so you don't miss the critical information on how to keep your Social Security money safe and your personal data secure.